Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay. We have the High Priestess with the Raven here. So there's a lot of things happening, synchronicities as well. The Raven here, as I see it in the High Priestess, if you can kind of see, the same Raven is right there. And the Raven represents God's messenger. Okay, there's something very important at this time that will be revealed to you. And I see that things are happening behind the scenes here that maybe you're starting to pick up on your intuition. So it's very important at this time to pay attention to signs and synchronicities and what your intuition is telling you, because the divine is trying to get your attention, alert you on something. Reunion, we will always come back to each other. Mistakes, I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, someone's definitely thinking about reconciliation here and assessing the past. Overall energy, Magician. This is as above and so below as well. With the High Priestess, this is about making things into reality. Okay, so as within, so without. So things are starting to finally come to fruition. I'm picking up here. Somebody possibly has been manifesting quite a bit, really listening to their inner voice and trying to allow a negative situation here or things that have happened turn into something good. A very enlightened period. So we have 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Star card for your energy. So with the Star card in your main position, what you're showing here is there's something truly special happening behind the scenes here. If you get the Star card in this position, you're shining like no other. It means that everything that you think and you're trusting in the universe and the divine for is about to come to fruition. It's the very thought, the faith that you have at this moment is really pushing things forward fast. Blessings that the universe has for you here, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, that maybe in the past you felt like things fell through and opportunities were taken away from you here. With the Sun card especially, things are about to get very clear for you, but you start seeing that these blessings are happening, and also your financial situation is going to take a turn for the better. So a lot of you will be experiencing abundance that is a pleasant surprise here. So keep going on the same path. The universe is about to reward you here. So it's like saying a job well done. Okay, for their energy, we have the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Swords. Tell me the Ten of Swords. Knight of Wands, Hanged Man. Okay, so they feel something was taken away from them. They feel robbed. And in a sense, they know that it was their fault or their mistake. Something that they decided to do here, or how they treated you. Because with the Knight of Wands, Hanged Man, it shows me that they might have been impulsive here or not really take you into consideration when it came to getting what they desired. But with the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, this is a tough cycle that you've been through with this person, but they have this faith and hope. There's something that they desire more than anything to be returned to them, and that is you. But they are not showing anyone this. Okay, so in their physical environment, they're acting as if nothing is bothering them. Everything's okay. But in the Ten of Swords, it's showing me that that is not the case. They are devastated here and feeling robbed of something. And, you know, it's almost like they feel you are theirs. And the fact that it's just been taken, it feels heartbreaking. Even though they know that they're responsible for this. Tell me the Lovers. Seven of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel blocked in a way. Some of you might have blocked this person. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune. But they feel like they would have a lot of work to do here in order for anything to change. Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. They're a bit hesitant, a bit shy at this time, wanting to express or give into these feelings that they have here, but they feel like at the same time you were just taken. I just keep seeing an energy here where they feel helpless. Okay, so let's see what's happened in the past. Let's get some more details. 8 of Wands, Death, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so in the past, things could have ended suddenly here, but I see that someone's confidence was definitely rocked. It felt like suddenly things ended in a way that was unexpected, or it shouldn't have happened that way. Some of it could have been taboo as well. Let me see this Death card. This situation definitely took a toll on your self-esteem, or made you feel you know, that you invested so much, but you were never going to get anything in return, where suddenly everything that you knew just disappears. And that is a very scary feeling, right? It feels like everything you thought you knew had disappeared. You know, it's like the reality of it just became something that you never expected. Okay, so we have 2 of Wands, 6 of Swords for the Death card, and Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of like they decided, you know, to take action and make a choice here to choose to walk away or detach. I see that they felt like this connection was really starting to take a toll on them. They felt really connected to you, but they weren't really showing you this, because it shows that they were kind of wishy-washy here. Especially with the Knight of Wands, Hanged Man, their behavior was very hot and cold. It felt detached at times. It didn't really feel sincere as well. And they knew that you had a hold over them, but they didn't like this. Kind of made them feel uncomfortable here. But I also see that they were at a crossroads in their life in general when you got in this with them. And some of them could have lived at a distance here where it would have taken them moving locations in order for this to work. But it felt like it was just easier to bail. They gave into this fact that, okay, this is the pros, this is the cons. There's too many cons. I'm just going to, you know, bail. But what I don't like about this assessment period is that they weren't really fair and honest with that list, the pros and cons. It's kind of like they tried to add extra to the cons so that they could just give themselves an excuse to leave. And they didn't really talk to you about this, or if they did, they were very unfair on how they felt, right? So they were very stubborn, and they had to explain this, and they weren't budging, right? They didn't really want to hear your side. And for some of you, they just left without giving you an explanation. Okay, so there could be a lot going on here. There's some kind of wedge or obstacle between you two. Can be a third party, but it doesn't have to be a person. Can be a place or thing that really made them have to choose you or this other thing. But they've already been at a crossroads for quite a while. It's kind of like when you came in, it really amped it up for them to feel the pressure in their life to make some decisions for their future. But it's showing me that this person doesn't like to take things too seriously here. They like to kind of just go where the wind blows and not really take responsibility as well. So Hermit, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands. We have 9 of Cups, Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups for the challenge. Yeah, it's kind of like you were saying, is this too good to be true? Are they even commitment material? Because they're not showing me this, although in the beginning, they were making me feel like I was on cloud 9, that both of us belong together, that maybe there is a possibility of a future with this person. But they really disappointed you. Disappointed you because of how they treated you, and the fact that they were just kind of shoving your emotions to the side. I see somebody constantly rejecting how you feel, or just kind of neglecting you in this connection, because the Page of Wands is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Again, they were at a crossroads. But Hermit, Queen of Cups, they really were having a tough time. The fact that they were attached to you, the fact that they felt so much for you, and they didn't want to kind of settle down. A lot of them didn't really want to commit at that time, or feared getting into a stable lifestyle or commitment. And if they did desire it, they were afraid of making that jump, having to decide between two things here, because they thought they would make the wrong choice. And eventually they thought as well with the Queen of Cups, Hermit, maybe they won't choose me in the end. Maybe they'll find out that they don't love me as much as they think they do. So I do see a lot of fears, or kind of this facade that they put on for themselves here in the Magician, where they feel like, okay, I need to convince myself that this is not good, even though I know in my heart of hearts it's good. So their head was telling them one thing, their heart was telling them another. And they decided to follow their head here. And being in the Knight of Wands energy, it definitely was a struggle for them because their passion for you is intense. So Judgment, Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Moon. Yes, they have an uphill battle here because they feel like they were robbed, but they know that they were the indecisive one, and they chose to kind of just bail and walk away. So now they have to own up to it. Five of Swords, Moon. Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles. We have something coming here. It's going to blow your mind, but there is a caveat. Okay, please listen to your intuition at this time. Pay attention to the universe giving you these signs and synchronicities, because we have a rebirth, okay? Things are changing, and just when you think it's over, a new cycle begins. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what they decide to do here, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. Lots of light and love to you, and I'll see you next time.